I was in a cafe in Aberdeen in 1995 and a very smart young man approached me and said that I hear you know a lot about water. And it started from there. Martin Simpson, his father, wanted me to find a scientific basis for the therapeutic action of the water. And so we started out from that, and fortunately I was able to do some research and validate the efficacy of the water as a healing agent. My first trip to the well was after a long drive I'd made from Yorkshire, and we were extremely tired. I had arranged to meet Martin, and we were going to drive down to the well and sample the water. So we arrived at the well. He took back the stone cover, produced a glass. I downed the water and I thought, well, okay. So we then made our way north to a hotel, and 20 minutes later I had an extraordinary feeling. A sort of surge of energy went through me, and that convinced me there was something very special about the water. When I embarked on my scientific analysis of the water, I was greatly helped by the work done by a French hydrologist, Professor Louis-Claude Vincent, who was asked by the French government to ascertain why certain villages in France had a higher or a lower mortality rate. He found that mortality rate was associated with only one thing, that was the local water supply. Water, according to Vincent, had to conform to 3 at least criteria. The first one, of course, was the source had to be clean from bacteria, contaminants, and so forth. The second thing, which is rather surprising, that the water had to be low in mineral content. Interesting that. Thirdly, it had to be on the acidic side of pH, a pH of slightly under 7. Further to that, the water had to be a donator of electrons. And especially now with the interest in the power of earthing, we can see why water donating electrons confers health. And the other thing, of course, is that in tumbling through the granite massive, it accumulates oxygen, so it's a highly oxygenated water. And Deeside Water conforms exactly to his experimental research.